Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Obviously today's video is a little different. We are not in our normal setup here, but that's because I'm taking you on my COVID-19 vaccine journey. Okay, so first off, I was lucky enough and blessed to be able to receive the vaccine. I was very excited to get the vaccine and to be selected, or being able to sign up, I guess I should say. I am a teacher in Maryland, so I was able to sign up into one of the very few slots that they had provided for this past week. So yesterday I was able to get my first dose of the Pfizer vaccine. First off, let's talk about before I even got the vaccine. So when I got there, the parking lot was completely full, and that's because the system crashed, and so everybody within like the past 3 hours was all there to get their vaccine at the same time. So the line, and this line was full of educators in the county. I'm pretty sure that day was just designated for educators. So yeah, the line was wrapped around the building. I did not dress accordingly because I didn't know I was going to be standing in the cold. It is February. But after about 2.5 hours of standing in line outside, I did make it inside. You know, they take your license, they write down all your stuff, make sure that you have an appointment, all that good stuff. And then, you know, you sit and you get ready for your vaccine. This right here is what it looked like inside where I was getting my vaccine. It was very organized. Everybody was really nice, especially because everybody was stressed because the system crashed. I was very happy, you know, to see it. Nobody was being disrespectful about the wait, and everybody was thanking us for, you know, being so patient. So it was a very nice and kind environment. When I finally got my vaccine, I did wait my 15 minutes to make sure I didn't have any immediate reactions or anything like that, and I was good to go. One thing I did notice by the time I walked to the second parking lot, which is where I was parked, because remember it was full, I did notice I had a very minimum small headache, but I don't honestly think it was because of the vaccine, and this is why. It had been like 3 hours, and I was planning on having dinner shortly after getting my vaccine, so I went in hungry to begin with, and I left even more hungry. So I really do just think that I was hungry, because once I got food and some more water, I was fine. So there was nothing to worry about there. That night, my arm was a little achy. I mean, it felt like a flu shot. It really didn't feel all that different from a normal vaccine or something, you know, a seasonal flu vaccine. You know, it hurts when you move it. It's kind of tender when you raise your arm or whatever. It's a little tight. But I took one Advil and I drank a lot of water and I went to bed. I woke up this morning. I was fine. My arm really didn't hurt that bad actually this morning. And I went to work and I went about my day and I was fine. Some things I noticed later this afternoon, as the day went on, my arm definitely was hurting more. But like I said, that's to be expected. It's the arm that I got the injection in. I did have like some like tightness, or I guess muscle cramping. Here, you guys can't see. Like some muscle cramping like in this area, which is the side that I got it on. But it wasn't like, I don't know if I have a high pain tolerance, but it really wasn't that bad. It was just like kind of like sore or achy, and honestly, it might have just been from me being so tense during, you know, waiting in the cold, that I was kind of just sore the next day. So, but it really was just minimum. So I went home. My arm was hurting, you know, a good bit. As to be expected, it really wasn't. I could still do my normal life, but it just was like annoying at that point. So I went about my day. I had grad class in the evening. I ate dinner, and I go to take a shower, right? And I notice that it is welted and raised, but that is to be expected. That is normal. I made sure to research it and look it up. It really just means that your immune system is working. So I'll go ahead and show you guys what it looked like. So this is what my arm looks like. It's just like kind of red and welted. I don't think... It's a little hot to the touch, but it really, I don't know. I mean, it's definitely raised a little bit, but it's obviously red. I mean, you guys can clearly see that, but it's not the end of the world. So right now, I'm just going to take 2 Advils and drink a lot of water and go to bed. I am not worried. I feel fine. Everything else, you know, feels fine. My back was hurting a little bit, but I also sit all day, so I don't think that's related, but I just want to, tell you everything, especially if, you guys have a lot of questions. I know there's not a high population that has the vaccine yet, so I figured maybe seeing somebody's experience might encourage you to get the vaccine or kind of settle any anxiety that you have about getting the vaccine. I will continue to keep you guys updated as we go on, but right now I'm sitting about 29 hours after my first dose of the Pfizer vaccine, and I will continue to update you guys. I will definitely give you an update after the second dose, which I know is known to have more side effects afterwards. Things like fever, chills, intense body aches. So I actually think I'm getting the second dose at night. So I actually think I'm going to take the day off the following day to anticipate those fever, aches, chills, all that stuff, because I can't do my job properly if I'm not going to be feeling good. So as we go on, I will keep you guys updated. If anything changes tomorrow, I will definitely hop on and, give you guys a little update. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to write them in the chat box, and I will do my best to answer to my knowledge. But, just as I did, check with your doctors if you are concerned or confused or worried. I talked to mine and I had full confidence in my doctor, so I was cleared to go. So I will see you guys in the next update. It has been it's been a week. It's been a week since I got my first dose, so I thought I'd show you what excuse you. I thought I would show you what my arm looks like. So I showed you guys, I think it was after oh, that was a bad angle. It was after 28 hours was the first time that I showed you. So now, after a week, it is still a little red, but I mean, you can still see the point of incision, but I mean, it's a lot better, and it doesn't really hurt. Sometimes it'll ache, so sometimes it will ache, but it really isn't that bad. So I might update you guys in another week. I'm getting my second dose in 2 weeks. So yeah, there's your 1 week update. Hey guys, I just want to give you guys an update. Last night I had my second dose, and my immediate reactions was my arm it hurt right after. I was a little surprised. Later on I did get pain in my palm, and my hand was actually kind of tingling, and then I would have achy pain from my neck all the way down my hands. Today is the morning after. I have 101 fever. I feel like I just ran a marathon. I don't really have appetite. I'm exhausted even though I got a good amount of sleep. My brain is pretty foggy. It's my head is lagging. It's delayed. So I am so glad I took off work today, so I could just recuperate. So I just ate a piece of toast. It was kind of hard to eat, honestly. Had a little bit of coffee, and now I'm gonna drink some water. I took an Advil, and I'm gonna go crawl back in bed and kind of just relax for the day. Hello again. So the first day is over. It's officially been a little over 24 hours. We're at 28 hours at the current moment. Today was rough. I woke up feeling just kind of achy, but overall when I woke up I was fine, and then when I started moving, I was not so fine. I ended up, I think my highest fever today was 101.2. I had full body aches. I literally felt like I had just ran a marathon. I did have a headache. I took Advil, and Advil did help. I had no appetite. I literally had to force myself to eat my piece of toast. And then shortly after I was only up for an hour and a half. I went back to bed after taking some Advil, and I slept for 3 more hours. And I broke my fever at that point. I came down, I had lunch, and then I went back upstairs and kind of just wanted to relax, and I felt like I was spiraling again. I ended up having a fever of 100, and then it went back down to like 99, which is still pretty high for me. My temperature is usually pretty low. I'm usually around 97, even 96 sometimes, which is actually like pretty cold. But that's like a normal for me, like anywhere between 96 and 97. So I did have chills. I pretty much had like everything that was on like the list. I was tired, I had chills, I had a fever, I had a headache, I had body pains. I had it all. I'm very glad I did take off work today. I would not be able to complete my job in the condition in which I was in. But I was able to eat my lunch and I was able to eat my dinner at normal quantity. My breakfast was harder. And then I was able to just relax this evening after dinner. I took a shower and I'm feeling a lot better after my shower. I'm going to bed a little earlier than normal, but that's okay. I am going to work tomorrow, so we'll see how I'm doing. My arm doesn't look that bad. I mean, you can definitely see the point of injection, but it's not at all swollen like it was last time. Last time I had like a welt on my arm, so I guess that's an improvement. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated as I progress, see if anything changes, and then if nothing changes, then I will wrap up this I guess vlog type of video, just my experience with getting the Pfizer shot. And I think I broke another fever that night while I was sleeping, but the following day I was able to go to work. I had a minor headache, but nothing that Advil couldn't take care of. And today is Saturday, which I got my shot on Wednesday night. So yeah, today I'm fine now. My arm is a little tender, but it's really not that bad. The first day, or I guess Thursday then, my arm hurt a lot. But by Friday, it really wasn't that bad, and today it's totally fine. So I hope this video was helpful for you if you had questions about the Pfizer vaccine or about it in general. I'm excited to have a little bit more freedom. I mean, obviously, I'm going to continue wearing my mask even if I'm vaccinated. It's just what we have to do for the time being, and that's okay. Please make sure you guys are being safe and, you know, listen to science, do your own research, check your sources. And in the comments, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Well, that's it for today's video, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!